Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have prepared for you a tale from the deep. This is the story of Smetty the lake monster. Smetty was, of course, a great sea monster that lived in the waters of Lake Smet. Smetty spent most of his days hunting small schools of fish. Scare the fishermen and sailors of the lake for his own entertainment. And sleeping in his cave on the seafloor. For many years, Smetty was very happy with the life he had made for himself. But eventually, he started to feel really lonely.
Okay, guys. Pick a card. Any card. Okay, that one? Okay, watch this. Okay, your card, right? I'm going to give them a quick mix-up. And is that your card? No? Well, I guess I'm finished. Oh. Why was the octopus laughing? Because he had tentacles. No? I guess I'll see myself out. Yeah, you're right. They're pretty bad.
Eventually, Smetty didn't feel like hunting schools of fish. Or scare the boaters of the lake for laughs. Because he had no one to share it with. But then, one night while Smetty was asleep in his cave, he was awoken by the sound of water swirling around just outside the entrance of the cave, like waves crashing about just below the surface of the water. Smetty, however, was still too sad to go outside and see what it was. The noise persisted, getting closer and closer and closer to the entrance of the cave, until...
Hello?
Who are you?
The name's Sadie. What's yours?
My friends call me Smetty. Local fishermen call me the Lake Smet monster.
Are you all right?
No.
And as Smetty turned to face the person he was talking to, he found himself face to face with something he thought he would never see. Another sea monster, just like him.
Oh, hi. I'm Smetty. Who are you?
Sadie, but I think we already established that one.
Oh, yeah. You look nice.
Thank you.
Hey, you want to go for a swim later? I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's just, I really like swimming, and can you swim? I mean, I didn't mean to assume, but I figured since you have gills and a tail and flappers. Am I doing really bad?
It's not completely terrible.
Yes.
I would love to, but maybe take a shower first.
From that moment on, Smetty and Sadie became inseparable. They did everything together and spent all of their time side by side. They would hunt schools of fish together. Scare the boaters of the lake for laughs. And every night, they would go to sleep in that cave on the seafloor. And they were happy, for they knew they were no longer alone. But little did they know, back in town at the local tavern, the treacherous fisherman, Old Man Edwards, was plotting, a mug of root beer in his hand and the monster of Lake de Smet on his mind.
I'm telling you, I've seen him and he's out there.
Sure, Edward. Why hasn't anyone seen it?
I don't know why, but he's out there.
You've told us this a million times. Do you even know what he looks like?
Of course I do. He looks like a long telephone pole with 2 water buckets strapped to its back.
Where's your proof?
Listen, I got a foolproof plan tomorrow, and I'll catch him and bring him here tonight. And you will see.
How's this time going to be any different? Oh, remember that one time he made a replica of the sea monster, and then he sailed out onto the lake, but then it started to take on water, so he had to bail off, and the next morning we had to swim out and save his little behind.
Oh yeah, and remember that time
You
when
will see.
Whatever. Just don't go getting yourself hurt.
Don't sink your boat. Again!
And so, Old Man Edward took his boat out onto the lake and traveled far out onto the water, vowing only to return when he had caught his greatest catch. Meanwhile, back at the cave, Smitty had awoken from sleep due to laughing at something funny he had said in his dreams.
I am so funny. That was a great dream. I'm going to write that down in my amazing dream notebook.
Suddenly, Smitty's eye caught a strange light coming from outside the cave. Little did he know it was Old Man Edward's lantern glowing in the night.
Whoa. What's that? It looks like a glowing goldfish. Psst, Sadie, look at this.
What? I'm trying to sleep.
It's a glow-in-the-dark goldfish, I think. Might also be a fish fillet.
Uh-huh. Well, why don't you go find out and tell me in the morning?
Fine. Miss out on a late-night snack. More for me.
Smitty swam outside of the cave and began to approach the light at the surface of the water. He got closer to it, and closer, and closer, until suddenly a net dropped down, ensnaring Smitty and dragging him far away from his home.
Ha! You see, Sheridan, I told you he existed. The mayor will love me so much he'll name a city after me. You have to realize that I was right. I have always been right. Edward was right.
Somebody help me! This ugly old guy caught me, and he's going to eat me! Sadie!
Just then, Smitty's cries woke up the sleeping Sadie, but by then, it was almost too late.
Don't worry, I'll save you! Again.
Ah!
Sadie followed Edward out into a great, massive storm. The sky went black, the thunder cracked, the lightning flashed, and Edward found himself caught in a whirlwind of seas water and rainfall, splashing his face and obscuring his vision.
Oh no, not again! I can't lose you! I can't lose you!
As he wiped his eyes, Sadie's enormous tail rose out of the water and smashed Edward's boat in a single blow. Smitty, still trapped in the net, began to sink into the depths below.
Somebody help me! I forgot how to swim and I'm drowning! Help me!
Oh, wait, hey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to break the immersion, but this is a kid's show, and it's starting to get a little bit dark. Smitty, you know you can breathe underwater, right? So.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Okay, so you're good?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Sorry, just wanted to clear that up. Sadie, can you take it from here?
Don't worry, I got this.
Thanks.
I'll cut it with this.
Thanks, Sadie. I was really scared.
Happy to be your monstrous and shining scales.
They are really shiny, like your eyes.
Thank you.
I'm so happy you found me. I don't know what I would do without you.
Well, thank you. Anyway, we should get back to bed.
With Smitty now safe and sound, the two sea monsters returned to their slumber. The next morning, the two tavern owners went out onto the water and, well, they came across a sight more satisfying than even the largest of sea monster discoveries.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Old Man Edward clinging to a piece of buoy again.
What happened? Sea monster destroy your boat?
Exactly.
Oh, so I suppose what happened was you lured the sea monster's attention, and as you caught him, he started screaming, which woke up a female sea monster that he happened to be seeing. And then as you were paddling back to shore, she came up and smashed your boat to pieces, and then they swam off happily ever after she saved the sea monster from drowning.
That's exactly what happened. Were you there?
Okay, Edward, let's go home.
You know, Edward, I got that cousin that's a blacksmith, and he's been looking for some extra help. And he owes me a favor. It might be time for a career change.
I would like that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You're a dreadful fisherman.
Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
And so, Old Man Edward never set foot in the lake again and got a job as a local blacksmith, which, if we're being honest, made him a lot happier than his previous work. And as for Sadie and Smitty, they spent many, many happy years together, hunting fish, scaring boaters, and sleeping in their cave on the sea floor. And just between you and me, some say they still lurk in the waters of Lake Smet to this very day. Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Oh, hi.
Did you really think that would work again?
No.
Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a wonderful time.